Hi, I'm Persia.
And I'm Joey, and you are watching an Addictive-Daughter Skype Nugget. And today we are with the very, very lovely Jody-sheild. Hi, Jodie.
Hi, lovely to be with you, ladies.
You too. So Jodie is an alternative therapist, and she uses practical healing techniques with her clients. We've actually both had a session with Jodie. Not Joey. And all we can say is, I can't really put it into words, but the next few days, actually the next week for me, we were just both kind of walking on clouds.
Yeah.
And it was just amazing. It's something deep within us really shifted, didn't it?
Yeah, it was an amazing session. Don't know what you did, Jodie, but it really shifted something for both of us. So yeah, really special work that you do.
Lovely, thank you. Our
pleasure. Thank you for the session. We wanted to ask you, really, this is a really interesting sort of thing that you do. It's quite unusual, and could you explain a little bit about how you found yourself doing this work?
How I got into this whole thing.
Yeah,
of course. My journey, I suppose, started in the corporate world. So I come from 10 years in advertising in London. I can't believe it. So naturally, I was completely stressed out and frazzled most of the time. And I think I kind of reached crisis point at one point in my life where I was super, super stressed out. And I just was, I suppose, you know, when that inner voice just speaks to you and you just start thinking, there's got to be more to life than this. There has to be more to life. And I kind of knew that there would be. So I thought, how do I get out of this frame of mind and this headspace? How do I get out of London life just for a moment to kind of put myself back together and figure out what all this means and who I am to this world and what I'm doing here, I suppose. All those kind of big questions that come up. And so I knew that the only way to put me back together was to get me out of London. So I booked a one-way ticket to South America and went on a huge trip. With tribes, did lots of self-help and I suppose purging, just releasing of all the old trauma and memories and emotions that block you up. And nevertheless felt very, very clear at the end of my big 10 month stint.
Wow.
So it was a long time. Came back to London, was completely shell-shocked, didn't even really know what my name was anymore because I'd been out of London for so long. So went back into advertising. And then one day I was sitting at my desk and I had a great job, like very, very senior business director, but very stressful. And my inner voice, I had a bit of an eat, pray, love moment, you know, and your inner voice just, ta-da!
Yeah.
I just got this very, very clear message, quit your job. And I was like, excuse me? I didn't even know who I was looking at or who I was talking to. And it again, quit your job. So without further ado, I took myself off to my boss, grabbed him outside, and I said, I don't really know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to do it. I'm quitting. And he was like, what? You're leaving us? And I was like, yeah, I don't know why, but I just know that I have to do this. And so that was it.
How long was it after you got back that you've been...
About 18 months.
Okay.
So, because what happens is when you go through a big life shift, you need to get the courage, I suppose, to make that step forward, to make that leap.
It takes time to,
You need to and the main thing is you need to trust 100%, and that just doesn't come overnight. And so you have to build up the trust, and it isn't until you really take the leap and take that step forward that the universe says, okay, come on, we're a business here, and then you start getting clients because you've shown the universe that you trust the universe, you know. And then because of the law of attraction, kind of, you've given that trust out, and the trust comes back in, and naturally things start flowing. And it's been an absolutely incredible journey since then. I mean, I'm overnight turned into this really busy and thriving practice. I started giving events at places like Shoreditch House and Hoxton Hotel and anywhere that would have me, really, because I just realised I had all these messages to share that weren't even mine. They were just kind of coming through. So anywhere that would have me, any platform. So yeah, the inspirational speaking started, and then clients just started coming to me, which was amazing. And as you know, as you girls always say, when the pupil is ready, the information just comes and falls off the shelf right in front of you. So it's been an absolutely amazing and incredible epic journey since then. Full of and I trained in lots of different self-help techniques when I came back from South America. So I've been kind of doing those on and off and just tinkering in the background. So when I quit my corporate job to go full-time, everything was kind of set up and ready.
Perfect.
So our audience are mainly 20-somethings, like you had, like we had, the quarter-life crisis of where you suddenly go, it's all falling apart from underneath and I just don't know what to do. And one of the biggest areas is love. 20-somethings, we've all, you know, had some big breakups and big heartbreak, and we know that you've worked with clients in this area. So could you tell us a little bit about your approach with that?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the biggest topic that people come to me with is unlucky in love, can't find a soulmate, can't get in a relationship, can't attract in that kind of unconditional love and support that we need to support us. And I suppose I went through a lot of, and I'm very open about this, but I went through a lot of relationship dramas and struggles in my own relationship. And it's been probably one of the best forms of, the best training grounds of self-help and really developing me. Relationships are just amazing for that, because the partner is always the mirror, always bringing those things up that you don't want to look at. So I suppose in my work, I'm all about living from the heart and working from the heart and socializing from the heart. But when I work from my heart, I'm really guided by authenticity and genuine intuition and insight. And because I love living from the heart and working from the heart so much, I realised that there was so much more behind the heart. And I actually realised that the heart is the most powerful organ in the body. It's got 40,000 brain cells, so it's got its own brain going on. And I've got a ridiculous stat for you, but in 1983, it was reclassified as a hormone secreting organ. And that is actually quite major, because what it means is that the hormone secretes, the heart secretes hormones just like the brain does. And one of the hormones it secretes counteracts cortisol, which is the stress hormone that the brain gives off when you're stressed. So the brain gives off stress, and the heart gives off that hormone that counteracts the stress that the brain gives off. So it really restores calm to the body, which is amazing. So the heart's super, super intuitive. And, you know, when you're living in the heart, when you're working from the heart, you're restored to a place of calm and oneness. And not just because of geographically where the heart is in the body, which is another interesting thing. It's not out on a limb like the brain is. It's actually centered. So you feel centered in your body when you're in the heart. So many interesting things about the heart. And that is one of the reasons why I work from the heart. And when I'm working with clients, I connect into clients heart to heart. And that is, you're holding them in such a place of unconditional love and support that they feel very safe and nurtured and secure. And that is the main thing when you're in this line of work. The main thing is to help clients feel that way, so that they can really, in turn, start to open up and relax and release everything that they need to.
You're going to actually help us with that today, I believe. You're going to do some heart breathing with us.
Yeah. I thought this would be a nice little exercise for all your ADs to get stuck into.
Yeah, they can do it at home with us. Yeah, right now, in fact.
Right now.
So if you're watching,
absolutely, sure.
Get stuck in.
Okay. So just sit comfortably, first of all, and just gently close your eyes and take your awareness down to your heart. And if you need some help to focus on where the heart is, just place one hand on your heart or the middle of your chest. And slowly start taking some nice deep breaths in and out. In and out through the heart. In and out through the heart. And you can even just breathe in through the nose and release through the mouth. And allow your breathing to get deeper. Start taking some deeper breaths in through the heart and out through the heart. And breathe in right to the back of the heart, right to the back where the back of the heart is. Because the heart goes all the way around the body. The energy and the frequencies go all the way around the body. Breathing into the heart. Noticing a beautiful diamond in the center of your heart, and just breathe into the diamond. Good, okay. And slowly, while you're breathing into the heart, slowly begin to think about someone or something that you love in your life. It could be nature, could be a partner, could be a child, could be your work, whatever it is. Just allow all the feelings of love to unfold in your heart. Really feel the love in every cell in the heart. And spread the love into every single cell in your body. And just be with these feelings of love, these emotions of love from the heart. While you breathe in very gently in and out into the heart. Lovely. So when you're ready, bring your awareness back to the space in the room. And when you're ready, slowly, gently open your eyes. I could do that all day.
So relaxing. So relaxing. Thank you, Jodie.
Very relaxing. I mean, what you're actually doing is releasing the hormones, releasing the emotions of love from the heart immediately. So isn't it an amazing way of instantly changing your emotional state of mind?
Yeah.
No more bad moods. Just get into the heart and spread the love around the body, and it instantly uplifts you into a place of love.
You feel like you're a bit high, don't you?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely, I'm so glad you said that. I feel like that every day.
Amazing.
Share this because it's so important and it's so easy and it's so lovely to share. I just want to share it.
So, Jodie, very quickly, could you just give us, really, really quickly, 3 ways in which, if you are unlucky in love, and so many of us are in our 20s, how can this work from the heart help?
Absolutely. Okay. So the first thing that living in the heart or moving into the heart does that helps you with love is that you instantly move into, you raise your vibration, basically. Now, we are all energy, and we all know that. Well, you guys know that. We're energy, we're matter, and we vibrate and resonate at a certain frequency, and we give off that frequency into the universe. And so when you're in the heart, you are resonating and vibrating at the highest possible frequency that you can in this life, in this existence.
Right.
And when you give off, when you're in the heart, you give off those frequencies of unconditional love from the heart, and naturally, because of the law of attraction, you attract that back into your life. So you will attract people into your life that they just want to support you, and they want to give you unconditional love, and that is beautiful. It's amazing. The second thing is that it increases living in the heart, being in the heart, because you're pouring love into your heart. You're in the heart, you're pouring love into your cells, into your body, so naturally you increase your love in you, increasing your self-love, your self-respect, your self-acceptance. And naturally what you put in you reflect in your outside world, so then you start attracting love back in. And the third thing is communication is amazing, twofold. Firstly, when you communicate from the heart, you're communicating from your place of authenticity, your authentic self. So when the words that you speak are naturally aligned to your higher self and your authenticity, and you're speaking from a place of realness, of being genuine.
And people can sense
speaking your
that,
truth.
can't they?
You're speaking your truth, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and the second thing is that when you communicate those frequencies that you give off, people receive you and they lock on in such a different way. And when I speak inspirationally to people, I speak from the heart, and it's a completely different way of speaking and way of them receiving and experiencing you. It's amazing. Try it.
Oh, it's so beautiful, Jodie. Thank you so much. We're actually going to put below this video a link to one of your heart meditations.
Exactly, yeah, and I'd love to share with all of you a guided meditation that moves you into the heart, and you can do that every day.
Amazing. So where can people find out about you online?
Okay, so my website is jody-sheild.co.uk. I'm on Twitter a lot, so probably Twitter's the best place to get me, and it's at Jody-sheild. And I run a very, very busy private practice. Every Monday I'm in Notting Hill, Tuesdays and Fridays I'm in Shoreditch. And yeah, just go onto the website, register on my database, and you'll receive all the information that you need to know and where you can come and see me. And I love to chat anytime. And I also offer a free Skype consultation. So if anyone wants to speak to me first before committing, then love to hear from you.
Oh, thank you so much, Jodie. Thank you for sharing this with us today.
You too.
And we'll speak to you soon.
If you'd like a life nugget and a weekly dose of happiness and motivation straight to your inbox, sign up at addictive-daughter.com and join us and thousands of others in getting addicted to the good stuff today.